and welcome to Arts of ASEAN, the show that's going to provide you all kind of interesting arts topics, including movies, painting, plays, and music. Today, let's begin with the second anniversary of the WTF Gallery with an art exhibition from Katie McLeod. She is a cartoonist who has been working on drawing her cartoons. Even if it's just about a usual, normal, daily life, but it is somehow full of imagination. Kathy McLeod is absolutely passionate about telling story through her cartoons drawing. You can see some of her work on her personal blog, kathymcleod.com, which she started in 2010. Most of her works are about daily life. She told it through cartoon very simple but effective. Then, she also tells about her own life as well. She said she's thinking too much about a minefield of resentments and thinking about what other people would think, and it started poisoning everything. And she started thinking too much about how everything was poisoned, and she couldn't stop thinking about how she was thinking too much.
Chris and some helps give ideas and some art direction, but this is the type of work I like to do. I like to draw cartoons, and I like to tell stories about, what people are thinking and inside of their heads. Like, I have a big imagination, so I like to imagine what people are, what's going on inside of people's heads. I want them to just enjoy it and kind of get lost in the world of in this story. I want them to just sort of lose themselves and travel around in this little world, because there are lots to look at.
Her work on the wall of the second anniversary of the WTF Gallery was inspired by lifestyles of people who walk past the area of vividness, joy, imagination, and ideas exchange.
We just wanted to paint a picture of what goes on inside the story, because it's not just WTF, it's also Opposite, it's the record store, it's the whole community. So we wanted to tell the story of everyone, how this one story has lots of little stories going on. So the more you look at this picture, the more details you see. Everyone has their own story inside of the bigger story. I wanted to show the fact that this place is a backdrop for everyone. Everyone has their own story inside of themselves. So even the Look Chin guy who hangs out in this story, he has his own story that's different from everybody else's. And everyone who comes to hang out in this story has a different experience, because this place, it offers so many different types of entertainment and culture and life adventure.
What one needs the most to have done one's best job is a simple word like to love your job, especially when it's artwork that can create happiness for artists themselves as well as people who see in the works. So that's the origin of imagination and new perspective on artistic growth.
I think everyone should try it, especially if you're passionate about it. You really need to, even if it's just a hobby, you should do it, because, it can make you happy to express yourself in a way that other things can. I could never stop drawing, because I just feel like it's the only way I can understand my life is if I draw about it. So I would recommend anyone who has the desire to express themselves through art to just give it a try, and if not for other people, just for themselves.
Even the story that she was telling through her cartoon is just about a usual life, a normal life, but it makes us to think that about the slow life instead of the usual big city life that we are facing every single day. Next break, we're going to bring you guys to attend a premiere of a movie, Four Stations, which has been adapted from 4 different writers and 4 different regions of Thailand.